Here are 5 books that have been on my shelf and I've been putting them off. So I'm going to tell you guys about them and then you guys can give me a reason to either read them or give them away or something. Trial of the Sun Queen. I've heard maybe like 5 people say this is a good book, but I've only heard good and not great. And so I'm wondering if like maybe my standards are too high or if I'm just being picky or something and I should just go ahead and read it and maybe it will be great. I've also never heard anybody talk about the rest of this series, so I'm like, should I even bother with the first book? The next one is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I've heard this is like a sci-fi version of The Hunger Games, and that sounds really intriguing and interesting to me. However, I've also heard that they're kind of complicated and boring. And Haley Pham once said that you're really smart if you understand these books. And I'm like, am I really smart? The next one is The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle Jensen. Destiny Sidwell said that she really liked this book. And I think she said that the enemies to lovers in this are really good. I just haven't really seen anybody else talk about it. Now that I'm looking at it, the cover is really pretty and shiny. So maybe you guys actually don't have to convince me to read it. Maybe I will just read it. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I've had this book on my shelf since Christmas. And for some reason, I just can't bring myself to read it, even though I really loved the original Lord of the Rings trilogy and the movies. But I started watching the first Hobbit movie and I just wasn't into it. And so I think that's what's holding me back from reading this book. So I need someone to tell me that it's better than the movies. Also, it's like, why are there 3 movies and only 1 book? That worries me. The final one is Daydream by Hannah Grace. I loved Icebreaker, but then I read Wildfire and I was like, that's good, but it's really not as good. So now I'm like, is Daydream going to be worse than Wildfire? Is it going to be better? And I haven't seen anybody say that it's good. Can you guys please let me know if it's good? Thank you. Bye.